What are some of the challenges that performance reporting poses for project management?
What we've always found is that there's a ongoing debate between buy versus build. In the normal context, it's often looked as a challenge. We've looked at it as an opportunity to distinguish the firm and to really use it as a competitive advantage. And by doing that, we've been able to kind of focus our resources on how to allocate to particular projects in the area of buy versus build. The three areas that we generally have focused on have been trading and compliance monitoring, client reporting, and regulatory and ethics oversight. The benefit of a focused approach is it allows our internal resources to be used efficiently and effectively. The traditional, I guess, criticism of a buy-only, of a build-only approach, I should say, the traditional criticism of a build-only approach is that it's cost prohibitive, it's expensive, there's key man risk. But what is often overlooked and I think underappreciated is the fact that there is a value premium for that type of service. So a firm, in developing this from a business perspective, is able to earn this value premium, but also, and I think maybe just as important really, is the fact that you can use those distinctions, those build distinctions, as a competitive advantage. And by offering high-end, customized services, it makes you distinguish yourself from your competition.
How have firms managed the performance measurement reporting space before project management?
I think it was the loudest voice generally gets the most resources. What I think now has really been occurring is it's a more formal process. People are submitting requests. People are being asked to justify why they need a particular function. And this kind of goes back to the buy versus build. There's no one system, if you buy it, that's going to have every function you need. Likewise, you have resource constraints, so you can't build a system that's going to have every particular function. But by prioritizing, first identifying, I guess, the main issues, the main functions, the main features that you want, and then having a business support and justification for that has really made the project management aspect a lot more critical and a lot more useful.
Do investors care that the firms are applying project management to performance reporting?
I think overall, I think the answer is yes, because it makes it a lot more, it makes it a more formalized process. The whole value is that when it comes to performance measurement, everyone thinks it's very numbers oriented. You throw it in some calculator, you throw it in a computer, and you're done. The reality is that there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Data retention, the ability to integrate multiple systems, multiple users. So there are a lot more key stakeholders involved throughout the firm. So I think in that respect, the project management aspect has been useful in the performance measurement space.